We're live. Time to check on the work that we did earlier. See if it works. And finish up the work that needs to be worked. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Oops. Gonna get this cord out of the way real quick, and then I'll start grabbing tools. All right, this will work.
Hello, my name is Alexander Yermak. Until 2022, I was a musician, and now I am a soldier. In this war, I meet the best people of my life, brave ones.
All right, let me grab the grinder. Start grinding. Oh, what's up? How are you doing? I am good. Just getting back to the projects. How are you doing? All right. Grab the grinder and start cutting this piece for the intake. Must be early for one. Yeah, you know what? There are some orders. They're coming in a little bit slow tonight. I've actually been busy with another business that I've been trying to open up. It's a startup, but it's nothing too crazy right now. Just it's just this squid thing, live squid. It's this whole thing. It's a lot to get into right now. It's this thing where we're harvesting squid for their ink, and basically just turning it into this kind of a makeup product. It's kind of an eye drop thing where you it's kind of makeup for your eyes, for your eyeballs. So we haven't really perfected it yet. It's in the testing phase, but we're working on it. I think it's going to be a good product. What in the world? Maybe that's, I don't know what that is. Some sort of mystery liquid all over this. All right. Okay, that's not dry at all. Okay. Wow. I guess that plant is foiled. Yeah, let me look this up and see what size maybe this intake manifold is. Doesn't seem like this stuff is gonna cure. Yeah, I put some Yama Bond on this, and it is still pretty moist. It's been on there for quite a few hours. Let me find that tube and see what it says. I'm wondering if it's even going to cure at all. Let's see. Where did I put that thing? I put it over here. Yeah, no banana bread orders as of now. They're having a bit of a traffic jam down at the 2nd Street tunnel over off of over in downtown New York. There's something about just somebody out there in some sort of a banana costume running around, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but that's kind of the situation we're in right now. I think that's why the orders have kind of stopped with DoorDash. But yeah, hopefully they will pick back up at some point. Need to get this train set, which of course I'll have to figure out if it even works. Who knows? This is a pretty expensive train set, but I don't know. I got it for $30. Let me turn this music down a little bit. It might be a little too loud. What's up, Desi? Thanks, Desi. Where is Mrs. Fang? Mrs. Fang? Are you talking about Courtney? Are you talking about my co-host? Regular Mrs. Fang is not going to make an appearance. She is sound asleep. And she is resting well, knowing that the bikes are being worked on. The Yama Bond seems to have disappeared somewhere. I'm not sure where I put it. But I don't know. I don't know if this stuff is actually going to cure it all. I'm not sure if it's because it's a little bit moist outside. But it doesn't even feel like it's hardened up at all. And I thought it said on the bottle. Gosh.
Unwanted bills to wrap up goodbye
This
gifts
commercial.
to AT&T, or cut them into snowflakes to celebrate your switch from T-Mobile.
Yeah, I can't find the Yama Bond. But I'm hoping it's gonna cure. I don't know. Maybe I will leave it off for now and just see if it'll cure. I'll just leave it here and see. I don't know. That'll give me time to measure it and all that and whatever. What's up, 428 Slice? What's up, LNR? How you doing? We are working on the pit bike. At least we were. I don't know about now. I don't know how much work is going to be able to be done on it now. Don't believe the sign, folks. We are open for business. If you guys need any banana bread, bananabreadbros.net. We got banana bread. We got banana almond bread. We have banana apple bread. We have double banana bread. Believe it or not, if you've never had double banana, we call that the DB. You're missing out. What you do is you get the DB. It's double banana, double butter. You don't want to skimp out on the butter. You get a fat slice of butter on there, and it's melting into the banana bread. your eyes are going to roll into the back of your banana head. You're not even going to be able to, your friends are going to have to wake you up. You're going to get woken up by being slapped awake and be like, what happened? And they're like, dude, you melted as soon as you ate that banana bread. You just melted into the seat. So yeah, make sure you don't eat any of our banana bread alone. Don't eat it by yourself, because you could potentially, that could be the last banana bread slice you've ever had in your life. Because this stuff is good. I'm not even exaggerating. So don't even question it. Don't even think twice. Don't even hesitate. bananabreadbros.net. You mentioned Fang's Garage, that you heard about this live on Fang's Garage. We'll give you a free buttermilk banana bread biscuit along with it. So I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not making this up. I know it sounds a little too good to be true, but it's not. So check it out, guys. Right now, I'm just going to go ahead and prepare for whenever that thing does cure. If I ever find the Yamabond again, or maybe it's just gone forever. Maybe someone walked by and they said, oh my gosh, I need some Yamabond. And they grabbed it and it's just gone, which is it's possible. I'm not saying it's probable, but it's possible. Check it out. You guys know what this is? Any idea? Airplane part, maybe? This is the replacement part. This is called a spider bearing. Would a portable fan help it cure faster? Zach, I am in California. I don't think a fan would really help, because it seems like maybe it's not mixed properly or something. Maybe in the tube, or maybe it's like expired. I don't know if that's possible. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it could be because it was like kind of raining a little bit today, so maybe it's the moisture in the air. That's my guess. I'm gonna see. Hopefully you guys took your Dramamine today. Hopefully you're eating ginger snaps and sipping on, oh, here it is. Right here, I found it. Because you're about to get seasick. On Fang's Garage. Okay, wait a minute. It says, product skins at about an hour and fully cures in about 24 hours at room temperature, longer and colder temperatures or high humidity. Okay, well, the Yamabond has spoken and I'm dumb. So I'm going to allow this thing to fully cure and fully get hardened up as hard as it should be. Good promotion during this weather. Death Wish banana bread. You know what? The banana bread in this weather seems perfect. And it's definitely worth risking it all. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm just going to let this thing just sit and just let it cure a little bit longer. This, don't even ask. This, that's officially how many pounds I've lost this year. That was nice. 8.5. Yeah, this, where'd I put that? Oh, there it is. This train model, this Bachmann 948 train. I got this for $30, and just this part alone sells for like 156. I'm gonna keep it, but there is a part that I need to repair on it, which is basically, let me bring it over here. This is kind of interesting. I've never really, oh crap. I didn't even realize this thing. Oh, there's the on-off switch. I didn't even know. I would have had to have looked it up. But basically, I've never looked into how these trains work, at least these type. This is pretty interesting. I'm going to. I will. I'm going to hook this thing up. I'll put Courtney. I'll put Gizmo on the train. I'll put them all on the train. Basically, this thing is like I think it's like a battery almost. There's two wires. There's a positive and a negative right there. And they're both going to these little metal rails that you can kind of see it right there. And those little metal rails are connecting to essentially the wheels. Kind of hard to see, but I'll try and zoom in on it. Let me grab something to point it out to. It's cool. So the positive wire is right, let's see, right here. Okay. And it's on this little part, or this little piece, this little metal bar going up, and then it goes up right here, and then it connects on the wheel right here. You see how the wheel is like metal right here? It's all connecting, I'm guessing connecting essentially like the positive part of the power supply and then the negative part of the power supply on this side. So the problem that I saw right off the bat without even trying to hook it up is this negative wire right here that's coming out of the actual train. It's supposed to be going through this spring, which is like kind of like the guiding wheels on the front of the train. It's broken off right there. So I'm going to have to essentially take the bottom part of this train off and then maybe solder on or connect on a longer wire just to make it a little bit easier, and then solder the connection on or connect the wire onto the existing wire right here that's going down through the spring. It's like broken right here somewhere at the bottom. So maybe just connect it and or maybe just resolder a new one on. But yeah, that's basically it. I got it for $30, this whole set, and it came with like 4 different like cars, or 3 different cars, and then this one, and then a decent amount of tracks. So I'm gonna try and mount it up on the garage, going around. I don't know how far it will go. I don't have that much track, but I'm gonna see how far it'll go. Yeah, that'll be cool. And I will hopefully mount the camera on there. So right now what I'm doing, let me grab this guy, help out for a second. Let me clamp you guys up real quick. What scale? I'm not positive. I didn't see any kind of indication thing on there on what scale it is. I know that I looked up, it said Bachmann 948. And I can't remember what scale it said that the train was. But I can show you. Let me grab a tape measure real quick and I'll measure it for you. I'm interested. Maybe you will know. So here's the train. I don't know what this actual train car is called, or if it is called a train car, but it is like from like the bowl, or I guess it's like about 17 or 16 inches, somewhere around there, like 15 to 17, depending on where you're measuring it. It doesn't say on there like what scale it is, but yeah, about 15 to 17 inches. If you know, I don't know anything about model trains or anything, but I know it looked very similar to a train that I had when I was a kid. So I went ahead and put this main jet and everything back in here. I'm going to put the bowl back on here. Let's see. Let me actually get you guys up a little bit higher because this is like kind of a super up close and I can't really. It's kind of a crunched view. Let's see about this. Here we go.
Distorted space. Now, all these things are involved in satanic worship.
All right. So you throw this carb bowl back on here. It looks clean enough. Give it one last little spray out before putting it back together. Oh, I also took the little idle screw out and cleaned that all out. And this is the PZ27 carb. This is for a SR. It's called the brand name is called SSR, and the model name is called SR150. It's a small dirt bike that I'm helping my buddy get it going, and then he's going to take over and finish it up. I think he's going to do maybe the rear suspension, possibly. Not sure. This rear suspension has a little Schrader valve on it, which is making me think that you could fill it up with air or something, but I'm not 100% positive. Yeah, me and my aunt, we actually opened up a business a couple years ago. We do precious gem removal, precious stone removal, and any kind of precious metal removal. So if you guys have any unwanted precious jewels, gems, old chalices, maybe any kind of ingots of any kind of precious metals, gold, silver, diamonds, anything like that, we dispose of it at no cost to you. So we do not charge you to get rid of your precious metals. Some places they do charge to get rid of gold ingots, emeralds, rubies, sapphires, things like that. But we do not charge at Gemtex. That's actually the name of our company, is gemtex.net. We do not charge to get rid of your precious minerals and gems. So if you guys do have any unwanted precious minerals and gems, I know sometimes it's hard to get rid of them. People don't want to really take them. It's not really easy to get rid of them. So we take care of all that hassle for you at Gemtex, and we actually just get rid of any kind of precious gems or jewels that you guys don't want. So we take care of them. We hoard them. We hold on to them. We stash them away and kind of hide them and stuff. We bury them. But we do all sorts of stuff with them. But at Gemtex, we don't ask any questions. No, we don't ask where you got them from, how you got them. We will just take any kind of precious gems or jewels or anything like that. So yeah, me and my Aunt Kathy, we actually worked on this project for quite a few years before we were able to open it. There's a lot of permits involved with it and a lot of things that we had, a lot of hoops we had to jump through to get Gemtex all lined up and situated. So yeah, if you guys know anyone, or if you are someone who needs to get rid of any sort of precious jewels or gems, we actually do that for it's a free service that we offer at Gemtex. So yeah, gemtex.net if you guys are interested in getting rid of any kind of unwanted precious jewels or gems. So yeah, just want to let you guys know. My aunt was kind of bothering me about that the other day. She was saying, "Hey, are you gonna mention Gemtex on your channel?" I said, "Well, I don't think there's not really a huge market for people that want to get rid of unwanted jewels and gems." And she said, "Well, you could still mention it." And I said, "Okay, well, I could try, but I highly doubt." I said, "I really don't think anybody's going to be interested in that." But she said, "Well, we made the website. It's gemtex.net." I said, "Yeah, I know." And she said, "Well, you could tell them their website." I said, "Yeah, I could do that, Kathy." And so that's what we decided to do. And I also decided to put the carburetor slide on before actually putting it in position. So again, another biff on my part, as per usual, as per tradition at Fang's Garage, trying to do things out of order and messing it up somewhat. Not too big of a deal. Just go ahead and take it off there. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's like pretty much almost as far as I can go with this pit bike for now. I could actually Fang's Garage, the movie. I could try and shove this thing onto here and get this kind of prepared for putting it all together. Oh, nice. Predator
Tis the
Badlands.
season to score the best deals at Dick's. Get up to 25%.
Okay. This is going to be kind of a bonus feature. Because we did not discuss doing this. Me and my buddy, whose bike this is. And I happened to get a 2-pack of these for Andres's bike. And I don't think Andres is going to need 2 pod filters on his bike. And so, yeah, I'll just charge them both $5 a piece, which is what it cost me. And they can duke it out over the tax.
You pay $1 each on tax.
And yeah, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Get 2 air filters for $5 a piece.
Not too bad. These are cheap Chinese pod filters anyways. So it's not going to matter. I mean, it does say from China on the box. And they are not great quality. The rubber is pretty plasticky. But it'll work. And also, I've always been told bikes with pod filters on don't frickin'. Yeah, unwanted currency. Yeah, we accept unwanted currency, even paper bills. We'll accept paper bills. If you want to just get rid of any unwanted currency, we'll take it. We'll take dimes, we'll take nickels, we'll take any kind of currency you can think of, and we'll dispose of it for free. Like I said, a lot of places will try and charge you for that type of thing, but we don't charge at Gemtex. So that's just a community thing that we do for people, because there's a lot. I mean, I try to explain to my aunt that this is not a very big market, but she was telling me that there's a lot of people that are just like, I don't know, I have all these gems, I have diamonds, I have rubies, I have sapphires. I don't know what to even do with all these things. I don't even, like, it's like almost like more of a burden to even have them at this point, you know? So that's what my aunt told me, and I'm just going to take her word for it. I have my doubts, but yeah, I mean, if you want to walk up with a roll of pennies or a stack of $500, I'll take either one of them, and we'll get rid of it. No questions asked. We won't ask you anything. We'll just say, all right, thanks. And if you say, hey, do I have to fill out any kind of paperwork or I'll say, nope. I say, is there any, do I write this off on my I'll say, nope, just sit. No questions asked. You want to know, like, you don't need my ID? Nope. And you can do it as much as you'd like. It's really just, we're trying to help out as much as we possibly can at gemtex.net. And Courtney here, she knows. She's a longtime partner here at gemtex.net. So she knows all about it. And she knows it's a good company. It's a reliable company. We've got, I believe it right now, it's 2.5 stars on Google reviews, so it's pretty good. And we have 4 reviews, so we're getting there. We're grassroots. We're not taking no handouts from nobody, unless you're handing out some unwanted currency or gems or jewels. Then we'll take it and we'll get rid of it. What we do with it, that's our business. And you know, to be honest with you, it's probably best if you don't know. But heck, we're just trying to help out, to be honest with you guys. I'm struggling real hard with getting this thing on here. I've been trying to stall and talk about Gemtex and promote our other company, but you know what? I'm just going to be quite frank with you guys. I've been struggling real hard with it, so not even going to lie. If you are giggling at the fact that I'm struggling so hard with just putting on a simple pod filter, you can like the video if you want. It'd be fun here, right? Let me grab a little heat gun. See if I can't get a little heat on her. Put a little heater on it. All right, let me get the liquefier out. This is the Liquefier 200. Not to be confused with the Chicago Electric Power Tools Liquefier 300. I unfortunately did not have enough money to buy the 300, but I got the 200. And this is for indoor use only. So we're going to have to break the rules a little bit and take it outdoors. Gizmo here promises not to tell. Government is going to go to everyone's house and collect their pennies. Oh, heck no. They ain't taking my pennies, Tom Morrow. What's up, Marcus Bielanski? Let's turn to God's Shepherd Chapel on YouTube. Explains the whole Bible. God bless. All right. Well, you know what, guys? If you want to go get the entire Bible explained, I've heard a bunch of people commenting that. So I'm actually getting kind of curious about it. I might just go check the dang thing out now. But first, I have to heat this thing up. The Liquefier 200. Hold on tight. It's going to get hot. It's time to turn up the heat. Guy Fieri is actually scheduled to come in 16 minutes. He should be here. Guy Fieri. He's a longtime friend of mine. We were in a band together back in high school, and he's going to come help me out with some of the projects. At least I think so. He flakes out a lot. Believe it or not, after Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, he's been flaking out like almost every time I ask him. I'm like, hey, dude, are you going to come over? Are you going to come hang out? And he's like, yeah, man. Yeah, I'll be there. And almost every time. The other day, I saw him under the freeway. He was under the freeway overpass. And I was like, hey, Guy, what's up, dude? And he was sitting under there with some chicken wings and a bottle of hot sauce. And he was just hanging out, eating them. Guy Fieri. And I was like, dude, what happened, man? I thought you were going to come by. And he's like, oh, sorry, man. It's just I was out. And I was like, you know, me and Emerald, we were doing our thing, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you're hanging out with Emerald again? He said, yeah, I'm hanging out with Emerald and blah. So, I mean, he was in the convertible. He was in the drop top. And he had his socks pulled all the way up, if you know what I mean. So he was like not even thinking about what I was talking to him about. So, yeah, hopefully he will stop by. Like I said, he says he's going to stop by, and he like almost flakes out every single time. But he's a busy guy. He's got the whole thing with he's got a new TV channel coming out. It's a whole channel, just all Guy Fieri. Every single show on there is him. The animated stuff is him. The anime stuff is him. It's an anime Guy Fieri thing.
Abused as a minor at San Diego Centers, including the Polanski
Super
Children's
Booper.
Center.
What the
Juvenile
heck is
Hall,
that?
formerly known as the Kearney Mason Juvenile Detention
Is that what they're talking about on this
Center,
advertisement?
Transition Campus, formerly known as the
Gosh,
Juvenile
man.
Detention Center. Rancho del
Get
Campo.
off my back with this. So, yeah, hopefully he comes by, but we'll see. I don't know. I mean, we kind of had a little bit of a falling out whenever we started BananaBreadBoys.net. He was kind of a little bit irritated about that because he's like, hey, you know, I'm going to have a Banana Bread show on my network. I said, yeah, I know you're talking about the Banana Bread show. And I said, but you kind of started talking about it after I had already brought it up. And I was just like, dude, I brought it up, and then literally 10 minutes later, you started mentioning stuff about Banana Bread channel, and you were saying how you had thought of the idea, and like you were already thinking about it. And since I brought it up, you wanted to say something too. And I was like, dude, you never brought it up before, Guy. So I don't know. That's just some of the stuff that he does sometimes, but he's a friend of mine, so you know, when it comes to your friends, you can't be too harsh with them. You know, gotta show them a little love and a little mercy and a little bit of grace. You know. So I got this little thing finally tightened on there, and I guess what I'm going to do is just go ahead and forcefully shove it into here without mercy, and hope that it don't break one of the two things that it could possibly break. Okay, well, I've done what I said I wasn't going to do, but I did it. Not really broke it, but I kind of popped it off there. I think I'll have to cut this a little bit. This isn't quite flat enough. Let me see if I can grab some safety David Goggins, and I will throw them on my face and carry all the boats and all the logs, and I will get to cutting. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. He just showed up out of nowhere. All right, gotta start moving now. Here we're live. in Fang's garage. And it's time to grab some safety goggles. I grabbed them. And they're going to secure my eyeballs into my sockets. It's actually one of the reasons I wear safety goggles. If any are new, I do have a glass eye, so I actually, it was a thing that I opted to get. I didn't actually have to get it. I opted to get it. It was an elective thing, but I wanted it for my own personal reasons, and I got it. So I won't tell you which one. That's for you to figure out. Let's see if I can cut this thing real quick and just even it out a bit. Nice. I know that's a forbidden move, but I don't care. Forbidden tactics at Fang's garage. Just quickly try and use this flap wheel on it, make it a little bit easier on myself. All right. I think what I'm going to try and do now is I think I'm going to try and put it into this tube first. And then I will put the air filter on last. Because it's harder. I think it'll be harder to put in this tube than I thought, at least with the air filter on, without messing it up. So let me just try and jam it in. Just shove it in there. All right, that's good. It's good enough. Sometimes you just have to kind of roughhouse it in there. All right. So basically, show you guys what I was doing. Trim this piece up and made this little piece slide into here. So it gave the little rubber part of the air filter, the pod filter, something to clamp onto. Obviously, can't just clamp a rubber onto a rubber. So
you know Wix. Do you really?
I know this Wix commercial is like 17 minutes long.
Video masks. You can use different shapes to create.
I know that. So I tried to sit through it one time and I was like, it'll be over soon. And then 5 minutes later, I was like, it has to be over any moment now. There's no way. And then it was still going after about 47 minutes. I was like, how did they allow them to do this? This is not the best pod filter. I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. It's not the best. But you know what? The Liquefier 200 will take care of it. It'll help it out. It'll help it get back on track. It will help it succeed. Let me turn on high power and really get this thing melting. And it's pretty pliable now. While it's hot, I will throw this clamp on here and throw this on here. Whoa, a little too pliable, huh? Oopsie. A little too oh, shoot. Didn't realize this pod filter was piping hot too. Forgot about that. Let me carefully try and maneuver this thing onto here. And we'll show you guys what I did and read through the comments. If there are any. Let's see. Nice. That worked out. Oh, crap. Kind of worked out for a second. Get this. Oops. Get this on here while it's still hot. I guess it doesn't matter with this clamp because I could always fully open it. Hopefully that's not how easy this pod filter would just fall off of here. Let me actually take this clamp off. In the way. It might be because this thing is still very pliable, but I'm hoping that's the case. All right. I can feel the sickness coursing through my veins. Whatever disease was pulled into my house. Now I'm going through my body. So as you can see now, the pod filter is, of course, my camera doesn't want to, whatever. Pod filter is on there. So I just got to put the clamp on there and then it'll be back together. As far as the pit bike, that's pretty much as far as I'll be able to get, I believe, right now, because obviously I have to wait for that stuff to cure. But I would like to try and start up the Kawasaki Vulcan 900 and see what's going to happen with that. Marvel Mystery Oil has been soaking in the cylinders for, I think, 3 days now, 4 days, something like that, 5 days maybe. Haven't been keeping track, but it's been soaking in there for some time. And I want to see if it has penetrated. If the penetration has gone deep enough. And maybe it's going to unseize the engine. Who knows? We'll find out. I'm going to grab the battery and throw that thing in there and see what happens. Get this thing clamped on here. And I think that's pretty much as far as I can go with it for now. I'm going to set this. I'm actually going to let's see. Yeah, I'll probably put the carb and everything back on there and just cover it up. Actually, let me see how to take this slide off. Maybe I'll take the slide off. See what it will take to take off the slide. I look like I could maybe just pop it off. Let me give it a little pop and see. Let me just pop it a little bit and see what happens. Who knows? Nice. Pop that little clip out. Yeah, I definitely need to figure out a solution to keep any moisture out of here because there's some water getting in there. Looks like I could just pop this cable. Pop, lock, and then I'll just go ahead and drop it whenever I get the chance. Good. All right. Getting a little stuck there. I think if I were to loosen up the throttle a little bit. Throttle cable.
Yeah. Our athletics had disappointed.
Gosh, so much trouble just to take off this stupid slide.
Finally demand a little accountability around here.
All y'all ever do is demand accountability.
Okay, let's see. How about now?
Did you know Ashley is having a massive sale on mattresses right now? I stopped by the showroom and found this Align
got the
mattress by
needle
Ashley
out.
Sleep, and it came with a free adjustable base.
Sorry, Ashley, you're going to have to play your commercial all the way through because I'm right in the middle of it. I almost got this cable out. I almost seriously got this cable out. Okay, got it. Nice. All right, get this little spring off of here. Get this thing off. Nice. Okay. Make sure nothing else falls out. All right, so I've retrieved the slide from the PZ27 carb, the SR150 dirt bike. Let's see, let me read through your comments real quick. Government is going to, all right. What's up, Marcus? How you doing? Rugged Rides, bro, is a super booper. Okay. Gizmo, did you get that scooter running? Kyle K, I have not had a chance to look at it again because it's been raining. This is my first kind of opportunity to work on anything in a few days. So how many valves in the Furby? This Furby is a 16 valve model. It's got the B12 turbo installed in it. And this thing it'll start first kick. There is no hesitation with this Furby. It'll go without question. It'll start up anytime you want it to. And guess what? It's ready to ride. It's ready to race. He's ready to eat. He's ready to cause trouble. He doesn't care what your name is or where you're from. He does not. Quite frankly, he doesn't care. It's raining out here, and he's out playing in the puddles. And I'm gonna let him. You really think I won't let him? I will. To answer your question, Meow, that hopefully that answers your question. 16 valve. Guy Fieri with high top socks seems like a candidate for fresh banana bread reactions. Guy Furby. Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, Guy Fieri. I actually meant Guy Furby, guys. I'm sorry. I did not mean to mislead anybody. I didn't mean to lie to anybody. I was just not fooling around. It's actually my friend. His name is Guy Furby. But weirdly enough, he actually looks very similar to Guy Fieri. But yeah, if there was any kind of confusion, I am very sorry about that, guys. But yeah, hopefully Guy Furby will be here soon. But he is wearing the high top socks. So that's what he texted me earlier today. I said, hey, what kind of socks are you wearing? Are you going to wear the socks? He said, the high tops? I said, yeah. What other socks could I be talking about? He said, I don't know. I have all the other weird socks. I said, what other socks? he started naming off all the socks. I won't go into it right now, but he was naming off all of his socks, and they were kind of strange, to be honest with you. Even for somebody named Guy Furby, which you got to figure, if your last name is Furby, you might want to, like, you know, first off, it's like, who's coming from the Furby bloodline? It's like continuing that name on. And then second, it's like you're naming your kid Guy, and, you know, his first name is already Furby. Like, you got to figure, you know, you're kind of setting him up for a little bit of a hard time, maybe in school and such, you know. But hey, that's just me. But yeah, my buddy Guy Furby, he should be here. He should have been here 4 minutes ago, so I'm not really sure where he's at. But hopefully he's going to show up, because I'm about to cross-thread this carburetor slide, little top hat thing. But I got it. Don't worry. Let me finish reading through. Sorry about the mix-up, guys. I meant Guy Furby. What's up, Myra Garcia? I've been waiting for you to actually come in, Myra. I had a question for you about your order that you placed earlier today. If you, I wasn't sure if you wanted the jalapeno banana bread, but when you had it marked on your order, it was marked as the extra spice level on the banana bread. And I wasn't 100% sure if you wanted the jalapeno bread or if you wanted just the regular spicy, medium spice banana bread. So if you could just go ahead and send me an email. Just email me bananabreadboy@bananabreadbros.net. I know it's a lot, but it's in the link. It's in the comment. It's a pinned comment. So just go check it out. I mean, I'm sure you already have the email because we've been emailing back and forth about this order. She ordered is the biggest order we ever had for the spicy banana bread is 300 pounds. So it was pretty cool. It was for a party. They're having like a little anchovy festival down there in Costa Mesa, California. So if you guys want to check that out, Anchovy Fest over in Costa Mesa. I help people with their assignments and projects. Let me know if anyone here is struggling with their classes. You know what, Amit Jalan, that is very nice of you, Amit. If you know what, if you need any help diagnosing any kind of health issues with any mogwai or any other kind of mythical creatures, I actually run a veterinary clinic out of Costa Mesa, California, where we accept all sorts of sick animals and we take care of them. We don't do anything weird, but we do help them out. We're not doing any kind of experiments. We don't have any kind of jars. We don't have any kind of vials, nothing. It's just a regular old veterinary clinic on Costa Mesa, California. And yeah, we're right next to the Banana Bread Company. And just come check us out. Don't even hesitate when it comes to that stuff. We're going to check out all your pets. We'll check out your banana bread while you're at it. Don't worry. That thing, don't even look at that. Why are you even looking at that? I literally opened the garage door the other day and I saw that thing hanging there. I said, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it. What time is it where I'm at, Rusty? It is 10:37 a.m. The sun does not actually come out in Alaska at this time of year. But you know what? You get used to it. I actually love running around in the daytime and it's pitch black. It's crazy. People think it's weird and it's hard to get used to. It's not. It really isn't. You could be up all night or all day and you have no idea. You wake up, you could be half asleep, wake up and think it's the middle of the night, have no idea. It's actually 2 p.m., 2 in the afternoon. And the sun hasn't come out in 2 months. Guess what? Do you really think I care? I'm up here in Alaska in shorts with freaking night vision goggles. Do you really think I care about that stuff? I don't care at all. I can work the entire time with this on. I'm going to.
Mike has 10 minutes to crank out some time.
I'm going to be working with this thing on the entire rest of... I'm just kidding. I'm not. That'd be insane. I can't even see out of that thing for 5 seconds.
Luckily, Canva can do the heavy lift.
I can't see out of it for even more than a couple seconds. It's a fun little toy though. And my uncle over here, he likes to wear it. My Uncle Toby, Uncle T is what we call him. He keeps night vision. He's actually part of the security patrol that patrols the garage at night. And he patrols for animals, small rodents, things he could eat. He likes to eat different insects. He always tries to talk to me about the health benefits of eating pincher bugs, little earwigs. And I'm like, you can't be serious about eating these pincher bugs. And he seriously eats pincher bugs. I don't know how he does it. He just loves to eat them. Good safe working practice with the glasses. Shame you don't worry about losing a finger as well as an eye. Brendan O'Brien, I actually have already lost one of my eyes. That's why I said in the beginning of the stream I have a glass eye. Yeah, my fingers, yeah, they're pretty much on their way out. They pretty much had their fill. They said, you know what? They came in here the other morning. They said, I've had it. Throw me in the freaking angle grinder. Oh, Rob, come on. You're just talking like that because of your dog. And you know what? To be honest with you, Rob, I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you at this point. I told you your dog was last seen down by the old quarry and that there were some kids over there messing with it. And I said, hey, leave that dog alone. And they said, hey, get the heck out of here. I said, you better not talk to me like that. I'm your elder. And they said, get the heck out of here before I beat you up, old man. And I tried to do horse stance on them. I don't know if you guys ever heard of horse stance, but it's a very tactical move that, it takes a lot of years to master the horse stance. But I pulled out a horse stance and they ran off. So lucky for them, I didn't have to do anything else because it would have really gotten kind of hairy, I think, for them if I had to do anything more than just show them the horse stance. And luckily that was enough. And they learned their lesson and ran off. But yeah, I don't want to have to do that again. Not something I want to have to do. To be quite frank with you, I don't really want to have to do horse stance unless I absolutely am going to have to use it. I'm going to check out the foot peg situation real quick on this as I stuff the intake with a rag. I'm going to measure the intake anyways tonight and see exactly what size is needed. So my buddy can just order a new intake manifold for this. I don't feel like sitting there screwing around, trying to mess around with this intake manifold and sort of revive this little cheap $8 intake manifold when I know it's only $8. So yeah, he can order a new one. I'm gonna tell him, hey dude, it's $8. And then when I order it and it's $18, I'll be like, dude, it was 18. But so he needed it. This bike is only a couple parts away from being completely rideable, or at least like pretty decent. Right now, besides the foot peg, which is probably easy as nothing to freaking find one. If that's a thing, easy as nothing. I have no idea if that's an actual term. But besides the foot peg, all it needs is the rear brake caliper. I've seen that set up for $30 for the whole entire rear brake setup. Needs the rear brake caliper. It just needs a battery, starter button, and the front fork seals are kind of blown out. So also the rear shock kind of sucks. So not that much. I'd say like just a couple $100 and it would be like, pretty much almost newish. That's my goal. That's up to him if he wants to do all that work though. I think I want to hang out with this dude. I'll bring my dirt bikes. Ron, come on over. Let me know whenever you want to come by and bring the dirt bikes. Why is Shirley on the ground? That's majorly disrespectful. Put some respect on Shirley's face. This is not Shirley. Her name is Courtney. She loves to get down in the dirt. She actually loves to get down and dirty, Anthony. She loves to be down in the dirt and in the grease, getting it all up on her face.
And have prompted legal action and growing public.
And she's about to prompt legal action. She's about to prompt legal action if she doesn't get some more action as far as the bike repairs go. I'm gonna set this carburetor aside so it doesn't get ruined. Nice. It is the PZ27 carburetor for the SSR 150cc. I actually got something pretty cool. Let me show you guys. I got this a while ago. I kind of forgot about it, but now I want to put it together. Check it out. It's a little chopper model kit. This is like an Orange County chopper model kit, but check it out. It's got a little Miller welder in there. This is the Miller, like the Miller welder brand, like chopper that they did for it. And there's like a little model kit that I got. I think I got it for like $5. So at some point soon, I'm gonna put this thing together. It's kind of making me irritated. It's just chilling in the packaging. I don't do that. I only have like a couple toys that I've not really taken. I've taken them out of the package, but I'm not sitting there freaking babysitting them in the package. Heck no. You ain't getting no free rent at Fang's Garage. All right, what's up, cute punk? How you doing? Making a big job out of a small one. Clamp, it's not going anywhere. Okay, this is a Gremlin on a Furby. That is Gizmo. You're right, Kyle. Speaking of which, let me show you. Check it out. Got the poster mounted up. Got it on the wall finally. I've had this poster for a couple of years. Never put it on the wall, but now it's living on the wall. What's up, T Dubsack? How you doing, man? Guy Fieri. Yep. Guy Furby. Didn't mean to mislead you guys there. What's up, Robbie Ronson? How you doing, buddy? Robbie, I was just messing around with the pit bike a little bit. It is unfortunately pretty much done for the day because I have to wait for this Yamabond to cure up so I can put the air filter back on there and put the carburetor back on there. But it's okay. Should be on there by tomorrow. And if not, I'm actually going to have him try and order it tomorrow anyways, overnight. So sure he'll be able to get it. I also got this. Forgot to show you guys. Dug this out of the pits in the garage tonight. It's an oil cooler. This thing's pretty sick. Probably put this on the shovel head. Nice. Starting to get my parts kind of lined up for that so I can hopefully start working on it a little bit at some point. I'd like to also finish up the Vulcan. What's up, Vincent Marr? How you doing? Cool Fusion. What's up, man? Putting a car together in the dirt. Yes, Verstappen I am. Bought my first dirt bike. That's why it's a dirt bike. You have to do it all in the dirt. Oh, bought your first bike today? Nice. 07 CBR. Nice, dude. Robbie from San Diego, California. Nice. 5,000 miles. That's not bad. 300 pounds. Dang. Are you not worried you're getting dirt in that throttle slide? Not really, no. What's the bike in the background? Robbie, it is a SR 150. So I'm working on. And with you, brother, just released a Kraken. It seems like it took forever to rehab. Nice. Got Chirpies from my Rabid Cockatoo. I have no idea. Uncle Toby. Yes, that is my Uncle Toby. Oh, which chopper do you have? XO Lowy? Thanks, Kyle. I thought it was pretty cool oil cooler also. Hopefully I'll be able to somewhat install it or mess with it at some point soon. I gotta start working on that shovel head. Let's see. Got a pincher bug in there. And let's see, I think this is the right one. Yeah, that is. All right, so let me get the camera up here and show you guys what I'm doing. This is just going to be a quick metalling, I guess. I'm just going to see. I don't know. I might have to bend this outward a little bit. I don't even know if it's worth it to try and mess with. I'm attempting to put some more foot pegs on here, some matching ones. But I don't know if I'll be able to bend it, and I don't want to bust the torch out and all that. Nice. Oh, the model? Oh, nice. You want me to waterboard the Gremlin? I don't know about that. He does not know about that. Yeah, why not? Just work on it in the dirt. Of course. So yeah, this is the SSR brand, and this is the model SR150. Basically, the foot pegs. This is the stock foot peg that comes on it, and not really like an upgrade, but
I took control, went solo, and built my own online knife empire.
oh my.
I loved being a chef.
Hold on, guys.
Someone else's kitchen just wasn't cutting it for me.
We're clamping in. We're locking in.
So I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
Hold on.
Just like crafting the perfect knife. Creating a polished website takes real
Let
precision.
me also grab my headlight real quick.
When you own the beat.
All right. So this will go on here with basically no problem. Right there on that leaf. It's exactly where the cotter pin should go. On the leaf. On the leaf. All right, so this just goes on like this. Bada bing, bada boom, just goes right on. And put the pin in, blah, blah, blah. A lot of good this light is doing, huh? Let me freaking fix this. Hold up. Off the leaf. Nice. Stickiest grip I've ever felt. All right. This thing more clamped in. Actually, let me get you in like this way. So basically, actually just go ahead and do this. There we go. Just like that. Basically, I'm trying to get this peg. Hold on to that little buddy. There you go. Great, thank you. Perfect. Trying to put this peg in here, and I think last time I tried it did not fit. It was like slightly off. Yeah, I think I needed to maybe shorten this up a little bit. Not sure if it would actually fit though. Let's see. Oh yeah, maybe it would. I'm gonna try and take some of this off of here. Not sure if it'd be enough. Let me grab this pin and just put it through like this and see where Yeah, it might be too much. I could try it though. I think this is maybe aluminum, so maybe not. Maybe it's steel. No, I think it is aluminum. So yeah, I got to take some material off of this foot peg in order to make it work. If it'll be durable afterwards, I have no idea, but I don't even remember what I got this from. It probably just in a pile of parts at some point. So I don't really care about sacrificing it. If it does work for him, cool. If not, I don't really care. He could just freaking be in the same boat he is in now, which is only having one foot peg. So I don't really care. I will see if it'll work, and I'll bust out the grinder real quick, just for a few minutes, and we'll try out one side. Let me go ahead and see if I can cut this little bit off real quick. Let me grab a scribe and mark it. Forget it. Forget it. I tried to do it for 1 second. And I said, nope. No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care that much. All right, let's see. Not this one. See this one. Yep, that one. And let me see how far I need to actually cut it. Kind of trying to use this pin as a kind of guide. I might cut this and it might not work at all, which I don't really care. But we'll see. See, it looks like about right there. Try that and see. Let me throw a cutoff wheel on here and back you guys up a little bit. All right. All right. Oh, I put my safety goggles away, but I did. All right, when I'm done with this, I'm going to try and start up the Vulcan. Let's do it. Do a little bump and grind on Fang's Garage with Courtney and Gizmo. All right. So I got this part cut. See if I can get this to focus. This is basically what it looked like before, and I shortened it, just cut that little chunk off. So we'll see if this is going to work. If it works, cool. If it doesn't work, I don't care. I literally probably got these for free, so and I had no use for them. I don't have any dirt bikes, so my buddy can use it on his pit bike. Great. If not, I don't care. If I broke it or if I made them useless, I don't care. Not that big of a deal. A little bit tight. Probably shave a hair off of it. Let me just get the file out real quick. What the heck kind of music is this? In the world? Who changed the dang channel when I was using the grinder? Oh, this guy's playing his entire album. That's more like it. All right, let me get the hand file and start hand filing. If you guys are into hand files, I run a hand file business. I can hand file any kind of thing that you need hand filed. I can hand file metal, I can hand file wood, I can hand file paperwork, I can hand file pretty much anything you can throw at me that needs to be hand filed. So yeah, hit me up. They call me the hand filer. That's actually been my nickname since high school. Call me the hand filer, believe it or not. It's kind of a weird nickname. I was like, why are you guys calling me that? And they're like, because you file everything by hand so well. I said, wow, I didn't know anyone noticed. And he said, yeah, we noticed. I said, thanks, guys. I said, no problem, dude. I mean, no problem, hand filer. And I said, you guys. And that's when the end credits rolled. Could probably do this in about 2 seconds with the angle grinder that I have sitting right here. But I would probably also make things way too easy. I don't know if I actually cut enough off. I might have to cut a little bit more off. Let's see. Trim this up a bit. Not quite, just a little bit more. You can probably cut this whole thing off. All right, switch out to the flat disc. This is probably going to be the last of the power tools for the night. It's getting a little too late. Use this for just a second. Nice. How's it gonna work? Well, show you guys. Basically, I had to shave down this whole
diverse
little,
portfolio of products from trusted brands.
I don't know, nub down.
Place in my
And then also cut off this little end piece.
Research. View technical documentation.
Let me go view some technical documentation for 1 second, and then I will put it on.
Experiments.
I'll put my experiments. Let me see.
With shared shopping lists.
Oh, okay, good. All right. What's going on with this? All right. Let me read through some of your comments real quick. What's up, Artistry Nook? A washer fell. Oh, dang it. Those asks Rip for a little cheapest. Same one. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know. This thing is pretty quick. I was surprised. It had a lot of torque. A washer fell? Okay, I'm going to have to look for that. I think I want to hang out with you, bring my dirt bikes. Let's do it. Artistry Nook, what's up? The eyes moved. They did, Lego. In case you're wondering, this is Courtney right here. She's my co-host, and she does have kind of a resting oil-covered face. But you know what? That's the kind of makeup that she likes to wear. And little Gizmo here, he is holding on to her necklace. He just likes to do that. It's kind of a comfort thing that he likes to do. No judgment there. He just, I just let him do kind of whatever he wants at this point. What in the Silence of the Lambs in here? Not much, GNF. What are you up to? I'm glad you're here. Yes, one love from Hawaii. Oh, nice, brother. Wrench on. Nice, Danger. How you doing, buddy? I've never been to Hawaii. I'd love it. Imagine what's in my freezer. You would be surprised. There's probably a bunch of toaster strudels in there. I think Court or Gizmo is sitting on it. Let me see. Let me check on that. Washer. Where did it fall off of? Maybe the seat, no? Still on there. I will have to sift through the dirt. Well, there's this one right here. Maybe that's the one you're talking about. Looks like it came off of the, that was probably it. I don't see another one out here. This is literally a hodgepodge of parts, so would not surprise me. Yeah, this looks like it's the right one. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it. Let me try and install this new foot peg on here. New-ish. New used foot peg. And see if it'll work. Let me see if the peg or the pin will just go through first. Nice, looks like it'll work. Nice, look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. I think it'll work. Seems like it'll work. I don't see why it wouldn't work. It'll be nice to have two pegs on it. At least I could ride it. That'd be fun. Let me put the spring on there, if it'll go on there now, because I don't think I put enough room on the check this, see how this went on there. Oh, I see. So the spring might not work. That might just have to be the cost of doing business. He said he was going to look for the other one anyways, but I figured I'll see if I could just get something on there. So if I can get this little something working, then I'll work with it. If not, NBD on the spring. I can live without it. I don't need no dang spring. Since when do you need a spring? You seriously think I need a spring on there? I really don't think I need it. It's not that big of a deal if I want a spring. No, it can't be that big of a deal.
Work and play.
Without delay. Choose the browser
Well,
engineered for speed.
Yeah, I'll do it without the spring for now. And yeah, I don't feel like using the grinder right now. It's a little late, and I will set it aside. I think that's probably where the spring would go also, but at least it will be usable. Not having a spring on there right now is not that big of a deal. I could at least ride it like this with at least I'll have 2 pegs. Tried to rig up something with some zip ties and a little wrench last time on the other side. It did not work. So this is better than that. Nice. Well, of course, I decided to do it on the side that I already had the peg for. So I already had a peg on this side. I don't even have the pin or anything for the other side. But I figured, let me try and do it on the side where there's already a peg so that I could make it a little bit more inconvenient. I said, why not just do it on the side I already have all the stuff for, so that in the event that I finish it, then I can't put my feet on both of them. I can still just only put it on one. I said, okay. And that's what I did. I'm going to throw these things in a little Ziploc bag. And yeah, I'm probably going to try and do this tomorrow. I'm not going to be using the grinder anymore because it's a little too late, but I am going to grab the Kawasaki Vulcan and throw this ATX-20 lithium ion battery in it and see if we can just get it cranked over and just see what happens. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Let's do it. It's waiting. Please don't get water on that Furby. I am trying not to. Yes, you are right. I believe so, low-key. It is the washer on there first. I might need to get a longer like pin for it or something. Because the washer, I don't think it'll go on there. There's like not enough room. I think before it was actually on the inside or something. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if this is the correct peg that's on there, to be honest with you. Because when he bought it, it was like all kind of hodgepodge together. And let me see. Let me at least sit on it. And nice. That feels pretty solid to me. Feels a lot more solid than nothing, than just air. But yeah, look at this rear suspension. This thing bounces way too much. The rear shock has a Schrader valve on it on the top, but I'm not sure if you fill it up with air or what, or how exactly that works. I've never worked on a shock like that with a little valve on it. I don't know. I would guess it'd be something. I don't know why it would be for nothing. I talked to my buddy about it. It's his bike, and he said maybe it's for oil. But I just thought, I don't know if you'd put oil through a Schrader valve. I don't know if I thought a Schrader valve was just for just air. But I could be wrong. I know they have like grease, zert fittings, zert. Who knows? Does anyone actually know how to say that word? Zerk. I know they have those fittings. Obviously, you can put liquid, semi-liquid through there. This thing really has been a hassle. This Kawasaki Vulcan. It's really a hassle. This thing has all sorts of little gimmicks. It has some sort of thing where you can't shift it into like second or third or fourth unless the engine's at a certain RPM. So basically, you kind of stuck. Like, if you're trying to bump start it, I think you have to try it in first. And I don't think that's going to happen. Just saying, for a 900 cc's, this thing feels like a freaking... Feels heavier than my 1600. Maybe just more cumbersome or something. I don't know. Not my favorite bike. Tell you that much. I'm about to take this windshield off of here. Unless I can clean it up, which I don't think I can. Yeah, it's still gonna be all foggy and stuff. If it was clean, I wouldn't care about it. But since I can't see through it, it annoys the crap out of me. Let me try and wipe it down a little bit. Actually, I'm not gonna waste any time with that. I'm just gonna try and get this thing started. See if it'll turn over. Where is that cable at? There it is. Seat is toast. Finally got this little thing off. I am trying Pinku. What's up, Wonder Matters? How you doing, buddy? I mean, see how easy that was to just take this part off without the stupid little amplifier thing on there? Still haven't told him I took that off there, but whatever, I just unplugged it. It's still there if he wants to hear some crackling and popping of the radio that doesn't even probably come close to working. I highly doubt that these speakers have survived the sun after sitting out there for who knows how long. I really doubt it. I mean, I really doubt that it's going to work. Throw this battery on there. The ATX-20. I think this, oh, not much winder matters. Just working on the Vulcan. Kawasaki Vulcan. I think this battery probably has enough power to run this bike without the actual gas engine portion of it. Because this battery is pretty beefy. Oh, nice. I already have the terminals in it. Is that one in there too? Oh, nice. All right. Grab my wrench. I actually splurged and finally bought myself a pair of pants today at the thrift store. I spent a whole $10 on a pair of pants. I was like, you know what? I think I need to get a pair of dang pants so I could turn into shorts. And then think, man, I wish I had some pants. It's getting cold. But I actually did that today. I was like, nice. Found something that fit. I officially lost 85 pounds. And I am at the weight. I don't even know the last time I weighed this much. I think I was probably, it's probably my junior year in high school. So that was cool. Gotta get some smaller pants. You know what? I feel freaking good. I said, you know what? Time to treat yourself, dog. Treat yourself. You just lost some dang weight. Let's go to Arby's. I said, heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Let's go to Arby's. Went to Arby's. Got the freaking. I got the Swiss melt. The freaking French dip with the au jus sauce. Oh my gosh. It was melting your mouth. Good. They definitely have the meats at Arby's. And I was feeling it. I also got their apple pie shake, which was freaking, oh my gosh. It's essentially a liquid apple pie ice cream, which is, I guarantee you, it's as delicious as you think it is. It's just seriously tastes like an apple. It seriously tastes like a liquid apple pie ice cream. And you know what? I love it. I'm never gonna stop eating the liquid apple pie ice creams. Not until they stop selling it, at least. All right, almost got the battery on there. I'm just trying not to electrocute myself or get welded to the frame. This is not exactly the battery that you should be using, nor the technique to be installing it, nor the person to be installing it, but we're making it work. At least we're trying to. We pop this little side cover off real quick. All right. Can you just help me out for just 1 second? Thanks, bud. Thank you. All right. Almost got the battery terminal on. Check. And we'll try and start it. Okay. Nice. It's going on. It's going on. It's going on. All right. It's official. Gotta tighten it down, and then we will see what is going to happen when I probably take the spark plugs out and give it the greatest chance that it could ever have at starting. Also, this gas tank is full of vinegar, so I'm not trying to actually start it. I'm just trying to see if it'll crank over. If it does crank over, then my buddy who owns this bike is going to order the fuel pump. If not, he ain't gonna order it. I think he said he only paid $300 for this bike, so even spending $75 on a fuel pump, that's not that bad. I also need a battery, which will cost, maybe 80 to 120, I would guess, just off the top of my head. I have no idea. So we'll see. Still not a bad deal. When I found out how much he paid for it, then I suddenly kind of liked the bike a little bit more. Only paying a couple $100 for a motorcycle, no matter what, to me is always fun. So, cheaper the better. Especially if it's a free bike. Especially if it's a free, not running bike. But it gets to a limit on that stuff. Because most of the free, not running bikes are not worth running. All right, there we go. Get the tank off. Still filled to the brim with vinegar. Go ahead and check on that real quick. Oh, nice. Well, looks like it's still working. I don't want to take it, and I don't want to drain it out until I'm ready to fill it up. So, but it definitely smells like it's working. It's vinegar. Definitely still vinegar in there. Nice. Definitely not. Great advice. Never step foot in Arby's in Oklahoma. Instant regret every time. When were you in corn? I was just kidding, man. Somebody said, oh, you got a hair transplant, the hair from your head onto your face. And I said, yeah, I was actually the guy from Korn. I was in the band Korn. Not actually in the band Korn, despite popular belief. But that is funny that you said that. I thought of that the other day, actually. I thought, oh, I was telling this, I said I was in the band Korn. In the midst of all this chat flying by. And then I don't remember if anyone ever said anything about it again. Yep. In the band Korn. I was actually thinking of a new product today. I'm calling it the extension corn. So that's a new idea. Instead of an extension cord, it's actually the extension corn. It's going to be a corn cob, portable corn cob for supplying power on the job sites. I think it'll be a good product. Oh crap, let me get this other cheapo ratchet. All right, we're almost to the point where we can try and start it. Just give me about a couple more minutes here. Let me pop these spark plugs out real quick. All right. Come on, little buddy. All right. This one out. Pop this one out. Yeah, it was the backup vocalist. They never, unfortunately, had to use me. I was always just kind of on standby. I was like, hey guys, I can go anytime you want. And they said, no, we're good. Backup vocalist. So unfortunately, backups are not always needed. Oops. Come on. Don't mess around. Dang it. Stinking thing. Spark plug wants to fight with me and not come out. Got it. Nope. Did not get it. Firmly did not get it again. Let me use the spark plug wire to just push it out. It's actually not going to be that easy with this stinking spark plug wire because it's so short. Pull this air hose off, give me a little more room. Gosh dang, this rubber thing does not want to grab on to the spark plug. This little rubber boot, because it's not the actual one. Not an actual, it's an actual spark plug socket, but not the actual rubber boot. Gosh dang. Hunk of junk. Kawasaki loving. I actually really like that Kawasaki Ninja. I think it's sick. All right. Screw all peanut butter whiskey. It's coming out there. Come on.
Build a website you love
Got it.
with Wix.
Come on, you little slimer.
Your words,
All right.
create
You guys ready?
your opportunity.
I think Wix is ready for me to try and start this thing. Let's see what
Feeling
happens.
the vibe? Run with it.
Nice.
Can't look away? Gotta
Oklahoma.
have it.
All right.
Make every detail
Is it
yours.
snowing out in Oklahoma right now?
Bring out what's hot.
Or almost snowing?
Remove what's not. Crystallize it. Instantly set a tone that speaks in your voice.
Oh, shoot.
Your audience.
Came completely off.
Your site grows with you. Add solutions that meet you where you are and take you where you want to go. Smooth to make, easy to love.
All right. That's it. Give me a second here, guys. Let me go run and grab something to drink real quick. About to perish. All right. I think it's about time. Let me try and start it up. You guys ready? Let's try and start the 2007 Vulcan 900 with Courtney and Gizmo. I'm not going to actually try and start it. Just going to try and crank it over. And if the engine cranks over a couple of times, then we'll order the fuel filter or the fuel pump. All right. Kill switch is off. Turn the key. You guys ready? Let's try and start it. Let me look with a flashlight down here while I try and start this. I can see if the piston is trying to move at all. All right, let's try it again. And yeah, it feels like it's seized. Yep. I think it's a Caesar. What do you guys think? It's just like a hard click. It sounds like it wants to move and it can't. Let me put it in first gear and try and move it a little bit. And let the clutch out. Obviously can't like bump start it. But let me see if I can maybe maneuver it so it can move the pistons a little bit. I highly doubt it, but we'll see. Like I said, you can't put it in second. Yeah, I don't. I mean, this is probably just gonna be flexing on the belt and everything else. Probably not good for it to be doing this. To be quite frank with you. So let me just quickly take this little cover off. We'll just get started on it. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Pardon my French there. Man, forget it. Bleep that out in post. Actually, do it a little bit closer.
Don't compromise quality insurance for savings or your time for this ad. Hit that skip button. Or don't. And watch me skip.
Of course, it's going to be all right. All right. I'm going to take this little cover off. Actually, let me move this camera up a bit closer. Nice. What do you guys think of the little raccoon pelt? My buddy just gave it to me. I can't even remember. I don't even think he knows where he got it from. Just going to be taking off this cover. Oh, shoot. All right. Shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. We'll see. I'm just going to pop this cover off and then see what it looks like under there. Let me grab this. I guess it's like a 5. Yeah. Okay. And let me just pop all these off real quick. That won't take too long. Do not bend. That's what it says on the belt. How does that work? Do not bend it? The belt was bending constantly. This thing is. I have no idea if there's oil behind this. I don't think there is. We'll find out. Wondering if I have to take this foot peg off. Maybe not. Leave that for last. Oh yeah, I think I have to take off this cover also. There's the radiator reservoir right there. A little bit low. Okay, pop this off. Put this bolt back. Eight. Grabbing this ratchet real quick. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I'm trying to move these tools off my toolbox so I can get in it. All right. Nice. Piece of plastic melted into the toolbox, or a piece of metal melted into it. Throw this back. What is this? 13. And all right. And that's like an 8. Couple more on the bottom. Couple more parts for the pile for this bike. Parts that I've taken off of it. Let me go ahead and start taking these bolts off. That's not very size. Oh, I forgot. Use that for the other part. Here we go. I'm gonna take these off one by one and see if they're all the same size. Not sure they are. Kind of strange little shoulder bolt thing. Let's see. So far, those two are the same. Okay, I'm going to assume they are all the same. Make things a lot easier. I believe this is just a plastic cover for the engine, which is gross. Don't like that. Leave that one for last. Leave the hardest part for last. That's what I always say.
Stock your lab. Source your research. Equip your experiments.
Okay, I've been experimenting. So what? So what? Sue me.
It's easier
Sue me. I've been doing experiments again. So what?
The ultimate online resource
Can't
for
prove
your
anything.
scientific needs.
Can't prove anything, Rob
Go
Mack. I saw your dog by the quarry. All right? That's what I'm sticking with. That's my story. Down by the quarry. That's my story. All right, almost getting this last bolt off. Force entry. Nice. All right, all the bolts are removed, I think. Pull this part off. Whoa, check it out. Black Widow City. I literally can see one right there. What do you guys think? What kind of spider is this? Doesn't look like a Black Widow. Ooh, it's coming closer. What the heck is that? Yeah, this is what the inside of this Kawasaki Vulcan 900 engine looks like. And I believe what I'm trying to get to is right behind this panel right here. Right where I just stuck my finger into that spider web where the spider came out and tried to get me. Let's go ahead and see what happens if I entice it with a little bit of a leaf or something. Does not like that. Does not appear to like the idea of me putting a leaf next to it. But that's okay. He can go ahead and deal with that. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. The Kawasaki Vulcan. I'm going to probably wait until tomorrow and take this cover off here. And there is I believe a bolt or a nut that I can get to where I can manually turn over the engine in order to, if you're going to do the timing on the bike. So that's what I'm going to be doing probably tomorrow. It's getting a little bit late. I got to wake up and go to work in a little bit, a couple hours. So I need to sleep for at least about, I'd say, 30 to 45 minutes before I clock in at the morgue. So let me go ahead and I'm going to put one of these bolts. Oh, I accidentally turned on that. How did I do that? There we go. Let me put one of these bolts back in just to hold this on here and keep the spider dry overnight. And we'll let him know that he has to go ahead and skedaddle by tomorrow. So let me throw just this one in the top just to hold it on there. Now that I know, just easily take it off. All right. And I'll just leave these other covers off for now and throw it in the parts pile for the Vulcan. You read through some of your comments real quick. Let's see. Yes, Gina, for sure. I'm glad you're here, Gina. They actually do love me, believe it or not, Gina. They brought me their little moped to have me fix it for free. No neighbors, if you got it like that. Yeah, you're right, Supermoto. They're not very close. What am I working on? I'm working on the Vulcan 900 right now. Trying to get it running for my buddy. Definitely not Steve Irwin. Not quite. Put screws out. Put all in warm water. It's not... Oh, man, it's not clean. Yeah, it is not very clean in there, man. I'm going to just take this. I'm going to leave this one bolt in here for now. And then just to hold this cover on there so I don't have to have another part sitting around with spiders all up inside of it. And yeah, I'm going to leave these out. And probably tomorrow on the live stream, I'll take this thing out and see if I can manually turn this engine over and get it unseized. I believe it's seized. I don't think it's a problem with the starter. The starter sounds like it's got a lot of power behind it. So I don't think it's a starter. I think that it's actually the engine will not move. Also, you would think that if it was in first gear with the spark plugs out, in gear with the clutch out, that you'd be able to push it and it'd move the cylinder a little bit. At least I would think so. But sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it is not moving it at all. This bike does not have carbs. It has a intake manifold. It is fuel injected. I said last time, I don't know what it's called, but I'm guessing, I'm just going to guess it's called the intake manifold on this bike since it's fuel injected. I don't know why I said carb last time, but I basically meant the air fuel mixture part. And I'm guessing since it's fuel injected, that's where it's happening. The intake manifold with the fuel injector. Let's see, I'll actually need a 10 millimeter to take off the battery again. How's it going, Will? Red air compressor. Yeah, it is kind of like a little robot. It is like a little droid that kind of sits around and waits for me to activate it. And it doesn't get as often as I'd like to use it, but I did get it for free. My other coworker was like, "Hey man, do you want to buy this?" I said, "Yeah, I do, but I don't really have much money right now." And then maybe, I don't know, 6 months later, he said, "Hey man, my dogs are just pissing all over this thing and I'm not using it. Do you want to just have it?" And I said, "Sure." I said, "Let me know when you want me to help you out with your bike or something and I'll help you out." He said, "Okay." And he has not let me know yet, but he has a VTX, I think 1700. I don't know, I believe that's the right with an actual number. But yeah, maybe I'll make him a sissy bar or something. I'd like to make some handlebars for the CB750 soon. But ultimately what I need to do is get the Lance Milan figured out, this figured out, and the pit bike figured out. So I can get these bikes out of here and move on to my projects. It's kind of my goal right now. I thought about it today. I said I really need to buckle down and get these 3 out of here and get them all figured out and back on the road, or at least back in their owner's hands. So yeah, that'll be the focus. I will try and do this tomorrow, and then also try and mess with the Lance Milan scooter, GY6 scooter. Let me put these spark plugs back in real quick. Yes, it is night in the USA. Oh, nice. Getting the Suzuki VS800 Intruder soon. Never drove, but also can't be too hard. Nice, dude. That'll be a cool project. The Intruder. My buddy had a Intruder. Only thing that I did not like about it was the carburetors were pretty weird on that one. They were like almost like one of them was like mounted like almost like vertical or something, if I remember correctly. And I was just like, I had never seen anything like that before. I was like, wow, this is intense. I think it was 2 dual carburetors, and then one of them was like vertical. So it was like, I was thinking, how the heck do you even tune this thing? It seems crazy. But yeah, I don't know if I helped him rebuild that one. He might have done that on himself. He might have cleaned out the carbs himself, my buddy Jeremy. But yeah, that was my main gripe about it. Just that, and like to replace the battery on it. Nope, Courtney's going down. To replace the battery on it, the battery box on the Intruder 800 is like, I think it's under the rear part of the frame, so it was like real hard to get to the battery box. And he ended up having to, it was kind of a really smart idea on his part. He ended up digging a hole in his yard and then just driving the bike over it and then dropping the battery into the hole. Because it was kind of at a part where you would normally jack up the bike. So if you had the jack under there, it would kind of be in the way, if I remember correctly. But that was his workaround to it, was it's not that was his workaround, was to it is going in, was to dig a hole in the yard, and that seemed to work for him. All right, spark plugs back in. Let me throw this plastic stuff back on real quick. Put the tank back on. Get this little side cover back on here. Put my hand into some more spider webs. Nice. I think it's pretty much a given. I was wondering what's bit me. Venomous bit me. Having like a legitimate reaction to this the other week. And I think it's pretty easy to say it's probably a Black Widow. I would guess. Probably getting bit by Black Widows constantly. I don't even realize. All right, shove it in there. Grit your teeth and shove it in. That's what I always say. They ask me, hey, Fang, what's your advice? I said, grit your teeth and just shove it in there. I said, okay, I was going to ask about the banana bread, actually about the mixing technique. I said, yeah, just grit your teeth, shove it in. Okay. So it was awkward at the banana bread factory the other day, but I was just trying to give out some sage wisdom. I'm gonna do what I just said I was going to do. Grit my teeth a little bit and just shove this vinegar-filled gas tank in here. These rubber-mounted gas tanks are kind of nice, like the Honda or I guess Kawasaki style ones. If there's not 100 wires underneath the tank that are constantly fighting you to not let you put the gas tank on there. If that's the case, if there are 100 wires under there, then I hate it. Absolutely hate it. But fortunately, I've wrestled with this gas tank quite a few times already, so I already know all its curves and angles and ins and outs, ups and downs, or what it likes and what it really doesn't like. And I'll tell you what, it really doesn't like it when I have my hands on it. It really doesn't like that. But unfortunately for it, my hands are going to be all up on it for a while until I can get it out of my freaking sight. I'll be happy. So one more bike I've learned about in my quest to obtain all the motorcycle knowledge that I possibly can sink my grubby little hands into. All right, almost got it all back assembled here. Just gonna put the finishing touches, and then I will be making some cinnamon buns as usual. Gotta freaking get the cinnamon buns in the oven. They've been freaking, the dough has been sitting out for like 2 hours, and I was supposed to put it in there a long time ago. The oven has been preheated, and it's just been sitting there on for like 3 hours. Let me see. Yeah, I turned the oven on. It's been preheated since 4 p.m. So I don't know why I've been taking so long to put everything in the oven. But these cinnamon buns, they've just been sitting there. I already kind of ate most of the frosting for it because I was just waiting around, like just thinking about how long it was going to take to actually cook the cinnamon buns. So I'm getting a little antsy about that. If you want my honest opinion, I'm getting a little bit antsy. All right. Let's see. Down to see soon enough. Intruder, but he does have a Harley. Depends on what I'm doing. I want the V-Rod. Oh, nice. The Intruder, I just saw Intruder 800 actually today. I think I saw it for 800 or no, 500. But that is the market in San Diego. 500 for a Suzuki Intruder 800. Was it fully functioning? I don't think so. Probably needed some work. But for the Intruder 800, if it was in running condition, I would say maybe like, depending on if it's like got low mileage and stuff, like maybe 1,000 or 1,200, or I don't really know. I wouldn't personally probably get an Intruder just because it's shaft drive, and I think with a shaft drive bike, it'd be pretty hard, at least for me, to modify the frame. So that's my main deterrent from a shaft drive bike. But if you're looking for something low maintenance, I think shaft drive is the way to go. Because with shaft drive, you almost don't have to do anything, no chain adjustments, nothing. You just hop on, that's it. At least you just have to change out the gear oil, which is probably pretty easy. I would guess. See, I don't really necessarily need to bolt this in there. All right, let me throw this Vulcan back in its spot real quick. This thing is very bulky. Move around. I think it's these handlebars. They're just so wide. It's like beach cruiser handlebars. In case you want to cruise the vistas. The Vista Cruiser is for. In case you guys are curious. Throw this thing back over here. Amongst the other motorcycle vermin. All right. Hope that kickstand doesn't just sink into the mud overnight. Throw some of this. Over here. All right. Oops. Almost knocked down the push broom cam. There we go. We're in. Well, plan is I'll be doing another live tomorrow, probably around the same time, 9:30, 10 p.m., something like that. Whenever I get on there, if I get a chance, if everything works out. If not, oh well. That's a normal time that I'll be working on the bikes. If you guys want to tune in and check out the projects, I'll be working on probably the Lance Milan GY6 scooter. Try and diagnose that a little bit more, and also I'll be trying to turn over the engine in the intruder and see what happens. Try and manually turn it over. I believe if I take off that little cover that you saw me take off earlier, I should be able to just turn it over with a big old breaker bar or something and try and unseize the engine maybe, or just shear off the nut. Who knows? I told my buddy, I was like, dude, look, if you do nothing, it's just gonna sit there. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? It's a $300 motorcycle. Like, you could either, try and fix it and possibly break something, or, just let it sit there. And then he's like, yeah, that's right. So my vote is freaking try and turn that thing over and get it running and see what happens. Plus, I think it'll just turn over. It's been soaking in the Marvel mystery oil for like 3 days, so I think it'll be good. Gizmo here is getting a little dirty on his little feet. I give him a bath at some point. What do you guys think? Give him a little bubble bath. He'd probably love it. You know what? Jamie Kessler, Jesus is in fact King, and he is Lord. All right, so I'm sure you haven't heard it here first, but you heard it here again. Fang's Garage. Me and Courtney, we actually have a lot of baking we have to do in case you guys want to check out any of our banana bread. We are at bananabreadbros.net/Fang's Garage. Courtney here, she doesn't touch the batter. I get a lot of questions. Sorry guys, let me skip this Granger ad real quick. They know we need trash bags. She does not actually touch the batter, in case you guys were curious. She doesn't actually touch the batter. We've caught her a couple of times in the kitchen trying to lick the utensils and stuff, and it was weird because we hadn't even been baking that day, so I'm not sure. She was just licking clean utensils. They were stainless steel, so it's okay. We could clean them off and everything and still reuse them, but don't even worry about that. Hey, what's up, Lion? How you doing? I'm glad you're here. I've been waiting actually for you. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do some baking tonight and get some banana bread, double banana bread with, of course, double butter on it, out to our customers. We got DoorDash going all night, guys. So if you guys want to get some banana bread, bananabreadbros.net, that's where we're doing it. DoorDash, we do it. We'll show up to your front door any time of the day or night. And don't even listen to the sign. We are not closed. We're fully open. Oh, nice. Stuck in the 70s. How you doing, buddy? Central England. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and go lick some utensils and see what we can get into with some raw eggs and batter. I don't know. It's going to get weird, and it usually gets a lot more weird after. Hey, what's up, Joe? How you doing, buddy? After the lights go out and after the motorcycles are put away and the garage door is actually closed for the night, it gets a little bit more strange in here, believe it or not. But don't worry, guys. We'll be back again tomorrow, probably 10 o'clock-ish, something like that. Who knows? Maybe we won't ever be back. Maybe she will finally get her way and take over the whole entire garage. I don't think so, but who knows? That's it, guys. We're gone for tonight. Fang's Garage, we're out. See you guys. Thanks for all the likes. And all you new subscribers. What's up, Philip? How you doing, buddy? Everyone new here, just take a peek around. We're just getting weird and working on bikes and doing strange stuff. So that's it. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Courtney here is going to go, she's got a couple of caves that she wanted to explore with the battered covered spoons along with Gizmo. Tulsa, we got nice. Well, you know what? If you got that, no, don't do that. Do not do that, Fredo. You can go ahead and come hang out and pet the raccoon if you want to come on by, or talk to Edgar Allan Poe. He is available for counseling if anyone needs to talk to him. So, all right, guys, Pterodactyl, me, Cyclops, and of course the weird lady, the doctor that has shown up and will not leave. We're out. It's Fang's Garage. We're live, but we're leaving now. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.